Hey gamers, it's G from the corner, and this video isn't gonna go up right after I recorded, but I think this should be the last video up before the big Switch 2 Direct on April 2nd. So I just wanted to take some time to reflect because what a journey it's been, huh? From rumors about this thing years ago, but forgetting that, just the entire Switch life cycle. I know the corner hasn't been there for all of it. It's only been about 2 years really. I showed up right when people started thinking, where's the Switch 2? So I guess I've been there for the full rumor cycle of that, but it's just kind of crazy how much, as a Nintendo fan, we have been through in the last like 8 years, just how much things have changed. Nintendo went from being like just not really like they're never really in the conversation with Sony or Microsoft, and that's usually because they're either doing way worse or way better. And they were doing a lot worse back in 2016-17, but now it's like, oh my gosh, like they are selling their years old hardware faster and more than them. But it's really funny because for most of the time, if not all the time, the Switch has been on the market, it has been my preferred platform of choice. I'll have spurts where maybe I'll check out my PlayStation or PC or something, but I will always end up going back to the Switch and spending a lot of time on it, prioritizing getting games for it. And it's really funny because I saw this pointed out by Kid Ellis on him and Chris, former Nintendo employee, their channel. But I've noticed it as well. This has been the longest I have gone really without using the Switch much. Let's boot it up real quick for a second just to see what I mean. If we go to the album right here, the most, like, my photo, usually I'll take screenshots like all the time, but the most recent photos are from when I beat Donkey Kong Country Returns HD. This photo was taken on February 13th. It's April 1st when this is going up, and I mean, maybe, who knows, maybe I'll have booted up the Switch to play it a ton more since then, but really, Returns HD was the only brand new game I played on the Switch this year. I really have only been booting it up, like, occasionally to play something on NSO. I've been playing Donkey Kong 94 the past week, but other than that, it's like, I've barely been using this thing. Nintendo hasn't been supporting it much, and even the third-party support that I thought would have been there just hasn't really been there for me. It's kind of crazy, honestly. Like, there's always been, like, something to check out every month on the Switch. At least that's given me a little bit of interest, but, like, I've just had no interest in booting this thing up, yet the Switch 2 is like the most anticipated thing for me right now, It's crazy. This thing's been there for so much of my life now, and now it's gone. Now it's time to move on to the next thing, and I am excited and ready for it. We're almost there. Trying to think of what else to say here, really. It's like, again, this thing has gotten so much support, so much love, and we're finally about to see what they've been prepping with the Switch 2. We got that little teaser. We had so much build-up and speculation, but now we're really going to see it, man. Hopefully, things haven't been spoiled by the time this goes up, but as far as I'm aware, all we're seeing is Mario Kart, and we don't know anything else. So, oh yeah, there's a lot that's going to be there, man. It's not even make or break, really. It's just like we know they got a lot going on. We know they've definitely been cooking up a ton, and this thing's gonna blow us away, and I'm ready to be blown away, man. Like, again, the Switch, it's a beautiful system. I love it. I think the OLED's gorgeous. Honestly, this is one of the prettiest handhelds ever, honestly, but like, holy cow, it's old, man. This is like decade-old tech on like a system that's already, like, the system itself is 8 years old. Forget about the tech, how much older that is. It's like, we're finally going to move forward, but I won't forget this thing. Also, probably won't forget it because they're going to still release games for it. And I mean, I'll play all those games on Switch too, but like, you know what? It's nice. It's nice to know that this thing will get a little more support for the people who aren't ready to jump ship right away. But I will definitely be on day one, whenever that is. Who knows? Could be tomorrow. Some people think there's going to be a shadow drop. Watch there be substantial evidence for that by the time this goes up. But yeah. Nah, man, it's time though. Yeah, that's really about it. It's finally time, Can't wait to see what they've got cooking. All right, if you need any more quarter goodness to get excited of, watch the predictions video that went up a little bit ago. But yeah, that aside, see you guys on the other side.